Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it is your first time here, you're so much welcomed, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the unending support. So today here I have Tina with me and I'm going to glam her whole face, but basically I'm going to put so much concentration on the eyebrows and the eyeshadow. So if you're a beginner, you're in the right place, so stay tuned and watch this amazing transformation. So I'm going to use this poly brush to comb her eyebrows going upwards to make the eyebrows neat before applying anything. Then I'm going to use a black eye pencil to outline just below her natural eyebrow outline. And when you get to this point, always draw the arc above the eyebrow bone. Just go above the eyebrow bone. And then I'm going to do the same on top. I'm going to make a really light outline above, just above the natural outline of the eyebrows. Don't press in the pencil so hard because you want a natural eyebrow. So pressing in the pencil so hard will give it a really bold look. While shading in the eyebrows, start from the eyebrow tail going inwards and don't press in the pencil. If you're using black eye pencil, they are not. And then while approaching towards the inner corner of the eyebrows, make really light upward stroke and try as much as possible to fill in any empty spaces. And then use this two-sided brush to shade inside the eyebrows. It is preferably used because it allows you to just like brush inside the eyebrows, and this will give it a uniform shading. Do the same for the other eyebrows. Draw the lower outline just below the natural outline of the brows, and don't press in the pencil. If you're using a black eye pencil, I like to use a black eye pencil because I find it natural, like the color is natural looking. I do the same for the eyebrow on top of the eyebrow, and try to maintain the same shape for both eyebrows. Yeah, you know, they can never always be perfect, but try as much as you can to make them like look the same. So apply the same procedure that you used for the other eyebrows on these other eyebrows. The main thing, don't press in the pencil because the eyebrows have to look natural. And then I'm going to use a concealer to conceal just below the eyebrows, and I'm not using so much product as you can see because I want to have an easy time cleaning, or rather removing, the excess product. And take your time while removing the excess product because we want no excess product mounting just below the eyebrows. Yeah, I'm stretching her skin because I want to get into the concealer, the excess concealer. I just want to like get rid of any excess concealer just below her eyebrows. Do the same for the above, the outline above. Like, don't use so much concealer, and make sure you have a steady hand here because you can easily mess up your eyebrows. Then blend in the concealer onto the skin and remove any excess product. No product should be left mounting around the eyebrows, and this is how we achieved it. Then I'm going to use a white base coat for the eyeshadow, and I'm going to blend it in the eyelids using this brush. Take your time while blending because we don't want to have any lines in between the eyes. And then I'm going to begin by tapping in a blue, shimmery blue color at the outer corner of our eye, going inwards. And then I'm going to polish that same color going inwards, like towards the inner corner of the eye. I'm polishing it in. I'm not tapping it in, I'm polishing in because we want the transition to be so warm. So I'm just going above her eye sockets next to her eyebrows. And then I'm going to use an pinkish color, like I'm introducing it slowly into the mix. I'm introducing it slowly into the mix. I'm going to apply it just above the blue eyeshadow, and I'm polishing it. As you can see, I'm not tapping in the product, I'm polishing it because we want the transition between that pink color and the blue color to be really warm. You see the introduction, the slow introduction allows for proper blending and settling of the eyeshadow between those two colors. Take your time while polishing it in. And then I'm going to make a cut crease using the same white base coat. And I'm going to make it as easy as possible by following the nature of her eye sockets. And I'm going to do it like almost 3/4 way or halfway in between. So as you can see, I'm using a brush that has that crescent shape above it, like it makes it so easy. And in this case, I'm dabbing the product. I'm not polishing or rather wiping, I'm dabbing in the product. While I get to the end of my cut crease, as you can see, I'm like trying to introduce it into the next color, like the blue color at the outer corner of the eye, like I'm polishing it inside the cut crease using that same brush that I used to like put on the blue eyeshadow. I hope that is blue. Somehow I'm colorblind, sorry. Or rather purple, it looks like purple and blue. Then I'm going to use a shimmer, a golden shimmer color next to this blue-ish eyeshadow, and I'm dabbing in the product. And I'm still using this type of brush, but it's not the same, but it has the same shape, crescent shape. And I'm not going in the inner corner of the eye. I have some space left. And then towards the inner corner of the eye, I'm using a whitish shimmer eyeshadow. And I'm going to use this liner to make a line over the cut crease. And I'm maintaining a very steady hand here. I'm going halfway also, and then I'm going to use this lash gel, lash glue. It's an eyeliner lash glue. And then I'm going to fix her eyelashes, and make sure you fix your eyelashes immediately above your natural lashes, because we don't want any space in between your natural lashes and your falsies. And this is the outcome. I know it looks dope. Yay! As you can see, there's no space in between her natural lashes and the falsies. And then I'm going to moisturize her face. So here I'm going to just do a quick tutorial on the other part of her face. And then after the moisturizer, I use a primer, and in this case I'm going to use an illegal primer, and her face is not oily, so this primer is okay for her face. And then I'm going to use my foundation, and in this case I used Truffle and Taffle Maybelline Superstay foundation for her complexion. And I'm also like using a damp beauty blender because it helps to blend in the foundation on the skin, and it will settle really uniformly over the skin. And then I'm going to use an Legal concealer in the shade Fawn, and I'm using also a damp beauty blender to blend in the concealer just below her eyes, rather eye bag. Take your time in this. And then I'm going to also conceal below her nose, in between her nose and her upper lip. Afterwards, I'm going to set these areas that I concealed, and I will let them like bake for a short while. Because she's dark, we don't need to like let it there, like leave it there for a long time. I did not conceal this bridge of her nose because to me it will look weird. People like it, but I prefer to like just set it, and it will like leave that line defined there. And then I'm going to set her jaws, and then I'm going to clean up all the setting powder. And I used the Sacha setting powder. I'm going to clean because we don't want any powder left like hanging on her face. Make sure you take your time cleaning because the powder is yellow, and it won't look good. So I'm going to use this uh, pink color on my Zaron eyeshadow palette. I use it for blushing, so I told her to smile so that I can actually get her blushes really well. Hey. And then I'm using a finishing powder to apply all over her face because we want uniformity. And I always do the blushes first, and then I can apply my finishing powder, because somehow I don't like the blushes like really shouting so much. So I'm going to use an highlighter to highlight the bridge of her nose, and this part is also always called what? Cheekbones, sorry. Cheekbones. And I'm highlighting just above her cheekbones. And as you can see, I'm using a fan brush and I'm polishing in the highlighter. Then I'm going to use a maroon lipstick. I cannot remember the brand, but it's a maroon lipstick. She told me she loves maroon, so your client is always correct. Hey. She looks good. And then I'm going to fix her whole face. I know you like it already. I know you like it already. Hey. This is Tina, the new Tina. Now compare the before and after of Tina. She's beautiful. She looks really nice.
Hey guys, so this is my final look. I hope you loved it. Shelly looking good. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this YouTube channel.